Doing a good job or doing a great install is one thing, but if you don't get the basics right, most of the time that's what the customers will remember, and it can really ruin it for you. Little things can really stick in customers' mind for stuff like that. Things like taking your shoes off or putting down dust sheets everywhere you go under all your steps and tools. It just really stands out and immediately looks like you care the second you walk into the job. Also saves a lot of time on the clean up afterwards as well, because it's catching a lot of the mess in the meantime. But certainly for jobs like rewires, if we're going to be there for a while, we're putting down floor protection on all areas that are going to be unlifted, on all the stairs, any areas that we're going to be walking up and down a lot, just to keep it clean for the long term. And again, it just looks good as you start a job. This one always seems to cause a lot of comments, and people ask why I wear gloves on jobs for some reason, but I think they're just hygienic. It's handy a way of keeping your hands clean, and also the job as well. You know, you don't get dirty fingerprints on the ceiling, and also protects your hands. I don't see a downside to it really. We were also massively into the cleaning up after a job as well. No matter what you do, you've got to clean up afterwards. Like, you could do the best job in the world, but if you leave a customer with a little pile of dust in the corner or scraps of cable all over the place, that is what they'll remember, and it really tarnishes a good job. This moves to wiping down surfaces as well. You always get excess dust or residue left over from when you've carried out work. So if you just give things a wipe down and a clean up, it just makes it look so much better when you're finished. Certainly around those light fittings and things like that, it's the fine details that people will notice. Similarly for taking notice or photos of people's layouts, so when you're finished with the job you can put stuff back exactly as they left it. Again, a fine detail, but people really pick up on that sort of thing. And then for us, big ones are clearing up the rubbish on site as well, and taking rubbish away with you, not leaving the customer with it to have to do something with it. You just take it away with us and we can deal with it or dispose of it appropriately. And also backfilling of things just to tidy up when you've finished. These all sound like simple things, but the amount of times we get feedback from people who have used other trades before we've come in and don't do any of this sort of stuff, it just seems mad. Do you do any of this stuff, or even take it a step further maybe?